We stayed in the Armory Square area of Syracuse. The hotel was very expensive, mostly because it was Friday night and we didn't book it till the night before. There are cheaper hotels in the outlying neighborhoods, but I wanted to simply walk out of the hotel, get a nice dinner, and not have to ride the bike to and from Armory Square, which would have been at least several miles. The next morning, Dave was gracious enough to humor me as we took a ride around the Syracuse University campus. We also stopped by the post office before heading out so I could ship some things home, including my rain jacket and pants. At this point, we figured we'd just ride through any of the remaining rain that we had on the tour. I think it was around 10:30 a.m. by the time we got moving, and our first stop was the Erie Canal Museum. A lot of the towns along the Canalway have museums too. This one in Syracuse was obviously one of the bigger ones. The boat in this photograph is actually in the canal, or at least where the canal once was. You could see some remnants of the canal there on the sides. The road on the right is Erie Blvd. Okay, I just turned onto this brand new path as of July 2021. Starts at Beach, and this is Water Street, I believe. Separated bike lane on the left side of the street. Dismount. Where are we supposed to go? Where's our arrow? Oh, we'll go the other side? Oh, no, we don't. We're in the middle. Maybe my map's not even accurate to a certain extent. How do these people turn? That's what I don't get. Go, 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 go! Here we are in Old Erie Canal State Historic Park. In one of the blogs, I think they said camping was available, although it's primitive. This you can see there is the old Erie Canal, or portions of it. But this section through Syracuse has totally been rerouted or redone. It's definitely different from the 2012 map that I have. That wall's still retaining water. Aqueduct.
This is Green Lakes Campground. A lot of people have tent trailers in here, RVs. This place is pretty big. This is just a portion of it. We're trying to find the tent parts just for curiosity. We're not staying here.
While planning our trip, we initially tried to consider Green Lake State Park, but because of its location on the route, it never really seemed practical. It was either too short of a day or too long of a day. It's about 10 miles outside of Syracuse, so that wouldn't have been very practical for us today. Because of this, we didn't even look into their hiker-biker policy, let alone try to get a reservation during peak season. We're approaching Canastota, and this is supposedly a bay, a dock back there where they did a lot of service. You can see an old canal boat. We are 6.5 miles to Canastota. Another thing worth mentioning is that there are a fair amount of ducks and geese on the canalway. And when there's ducks and geese, there's poop, and there's a lot of it at times. These birds aren't the friendliest, and they tend not to move out of your way. Okay, rolling into Canastota. We're gonna go up to Zem's for some ice cream. Zem's ice cream and miniature golf, in case you needed the golf too.
had it the wrong way. I had it facing me. For you, I turned it in time, but I came all the way up here, and I went right to the camera of the board, and I saw the lens looking at me, and I went the wrong way.
We are approaching Durhamville. So we're on Highway 46. We're paralleling the canal path. We're just trying to make up some time. It's supposed to rain tonight, starting tonight and all through tomorrow. Lot 21. Oh, there's porta potties. That's good.
Well, the other one's gonna have them too.
Yeah. And there should be a spigot somewhere. Oh, that's a nice camping area over there. Look, you got trees under the trees over there. And then there's gates or doors underneath below the water level that open. And that's how they drain and fill it. Now they're going down. Just left Lock 21 and the paved section of the road ended. It's about 6:15. Stop in Rome, maybe get a cold one, get some water, because I think Lock 20 is still about a mile outside of Marcy. Rome. Dave likes Rome, right, Dave? And then we are a few days behind this sanction ride, and there's these orange markers on the ground. And so we've been sort of following them. There's a little variance in their route versus what I have. And this would be an example because this is different than the route I have. I think I was one street to the left. The idea is to keep us off that main drag. Crossing the Mohawk River. On our last mile and a half to Lock 20, here we're back with the newer Erie Canal, the widened one. We had been riding primarily along, for most of the day, along the Old Erie Canal. This is the one that they built later on for more traffic. Really haven't seen this wide of a vista before. It's really wide here. It's about 8:10 and we're almost there. We're gonna set up camp, hopefully see what happens, get an idea what's gonna happen tomorrow. Forecast is for rain all day, or a quick part of it. Less than a half mile from Lock 20. We made it to camp around 8:30 and by that time it was pretty dark. We were lucky at Lock 20 that there was a large gazebo and we were able to make camp underneath it. From there it was a matter of setting up camp and having some freeze-dried food for dinner.